Hello, fellow Key Club advisors. Bob Orlando here, District Administrator, and I'm presenting to you my October video newsletter. I try to keep these newsletters between 3 to 5 minutes. This one might be going a little bit longer. It's only because it's the beginning of a new school year, the beginning of a new Kiwanis administrative year, and there's a lot of information to share. So without further ado, I will get on with this. A little information about dues, more of a review. Dues are due. However, Kiwanis International understands that there are situations out there that make it difficult, if not impossible, to collect dues because you're either meeting virtually or not having extracurricular activities take place at your school. Therefore, there's going to be no penalties if dues are not paid by December 1st. If you get your dues in some point in March, terrific. The status of your club is not going to change from active to suspended or to inactive or anything like that. There has been a change in early bird dues. I had a couple advisors ask me about this, if the deadline for early bird dues would be changed, and it wasn't announced until just recently that early bird dues payments have been extended to December 1st. They would normally be going to November 1st. They're extended to December 1st this year. And below, there is a link that gives information on new incentives for getting dues paid by December 1st. There's some monetary incentives, and there's some opportunities for free rooms for conventions. So you're going to want to check that out. Lastly, on dues, if you know for certain that your club is not going to meet at all this year, get in touch with Kiwanis International, inform them of that, and they will make a special arrangement for you so you don't have to pay dues. Keep an eye out for a survey coming from Kiwanis International asking about your meeting process. That helps them gather information as to what clubs are meeting and which clubs are not. Fall Rally. This is the 4th year that we are having a fall rally, and we usually have it in Hershey Park, where we gather for presentations, workshops, activities, have lunch, and then students go out and enjoy the park. This year, we're virtual, but that also means that it's free. And this is going to be held next Saturday, October the 17th. It starts at 10 a.m. Like I said, there will be informative workshops that the district board has been putting together, general sessions, and there's going to be a presentation by the Children's Miracle Network. So below there is a link to Fall Rally information. I encourage you to share it with your students, and it's not just for officers, it's for any member that wishes to attend. It should be an interesting activity for them. I believe the whole program will go no longer than noon, so it's a 2-hour event with breakout rooms, and they'll enjoy it. Key Leader. Key Leader is a Kiwanis weekend leadership education program for high school students. Its mission is to provide a life-changing experience that inspires young people to achieve their best through service leadership. It focuses on service leadership as the first, most meaningful leadership development experience. A participant for Key Leader learns the most important lesson of leadership. Leadership comes from helping others succeed. Key Club members and non-Key Club members can attend this leadership program. It's usually held over a weekend. It's held at a camp, but again, here comes that word. We're virtual this year, but that also means it's free. This virtual program will be a self-guided offering, and it's designed for high school students, but it's appropriate for anyone ages 13 and up. Program is broken down into 6 tracks, They are service leadership, personal integrity, personal growth, respect, building community, and pursuit of excellence. Each one of these tracks contain 3 lessons. The lessons can serve as activities for your Key Club, or it could be even done at a Kiwanis club to spark discussions and keep members engaged. If you'd like to learn more about the virtual Key Leader program this year, there's a link below where you can begin the registration process. And because it's free, this is a program that usually costs $125 per student. So this is a great opportunity for them to get some terrific leadership training. Kiwanis International Fall Resources. You may have received a postcard like this a week or so ago. This is Key Club's annual fall mailing, and it is all digital, so it's online. And in it, there's a lot of very helpful resources. There's club recruitment resources, virtual meeting kits, training resources, service project ideas. Also in it is a link to the Youth Opportunity Fund's grant program. This grant program is currently taking applications for any club that wishes to seek financial assistance with projects that they're doing. The club could request anywhere from $250 up to $2,000. It all depends on what your need is for the specific project. These applications are being taken up until October the 15th. I have a link below that takes you to all of these resources. In that link, you could also find a link to the Youth Opportunity Funds grant, and you can make application there if you have a project that you're looking for financial assistance with. Something called the Pennsylvania COVID Kit. Your Pennsylvania District Board put together a terrific packet of information to guide your club through this pandemic. It's being called the Pennsylvania Key Club COVID-19 Relief Guide. In it, you'll find ways to volunteer virtually, information on how to hold meetings virtually, online meeting etiquette, club officer training, and a whole bunch more very helpful resources. There's a link to this document below. Your officers have been given this information through the Lieutenant Governor's newsletters that they receive, but I want to bring it to your attention so you could take a look at it and make sure that your officers and club members know about this resource that's out there. It's some helpful information. This is Youth Protection Week, by the way. Nothing is more important than safety of the children Kiwanis serves. That's why Kiwanis International dedicates a week each year to youth protection. This year, Youth Protection Week is this week. It started yesterday, October 5th. It goes through the 9th. And it gives Kiwanis clubs the opportunity to conduct important youth protection training and to evaluate the club's compliance. Kiwanis clubs are required to educate their members annually on Kiwanis youth protection policies and procedures. The resources available during Youth Protection Week make it easy for your club to meet this prerequisite. Below, you will find a link to the Youth Protection Week site, and it's loaded with a bunch of resources for your club. A reminder, if you are a Kiwanis advisor and you have not yet gone through the Kiwanis background check, you need to do so now. Kiwanis International will be contacting you and informing you that you are being removed from that position if you don't do this training. They will also be contacting the school to let the school know that you don't have the Kiwanis background check required to serve in this capacity. I think it's $30 or $40. It doesn't take long at all. Your club could pay for it. You need to get it done. Now, faculty advisors, you do not need the Kiwanis background check. The background checks that you get from your employers are sufficient enough to be a faculty advisor. However, if you have yourself listed as a faculty advisor and a Kiwanis advisor, Kiwanis International is going to require that you have the Kiwanis background check. Now, I don't agree with this, but it is what it is, and it's a requirement. So I want to make you aware of this fact that if you are listed as both the Kiwanis advisor and the faculty advisor, and you do not do the Kiwanis background check, Kiwanis will be getting in touch with you and telling you that you are no longer the Kiwanis advisor. They will be informing your school about this. This does not mean that you're no longer the faculty advisor. Kiwanis does not have a decision in that role. That's up to your school district. I would suggest the easiest situation, if you don't want to go through the Kiwanis background check, is to contact me or contact Kiwanis International and let them know that you are no longer the Kiwanis advisor, you're just the faculty advisor. This frees you from all of the Kiwanis background checks. If you have any questions on that, please get in touch with me. Last item I have is a little information on district convention. It's scheduled for March the 19th through the 21st. It's a ways off. It is going to be at the Hershey Lodge and Convention Center, the first time that we're going back to the Hershey in quite some time. We are currently planning for an in-person event. However, we will be making a final call on this somewhere late December to early January. And we're being forced to do that because of some of the contractual obligations that we have with the lodge. We are currently also planning a parallel in-person convention and a virtual convention as we go through all of our planning stages right now. We're hoping for the best. We want to be there in person, but I just want to let you know that there is an opportunity, depending on what the situations are, that we may be forced to go virtual. Let's keep our fingers crossed, and I'll give you an update on this as we continue on. That's all I had for today. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or if there's anything that I or my committee can help you with. We thank you very much for your commitment to Key Club, especially during these challenging times. I know that school teachers they're stressed out right now. There's a lot of hard work that you're doing if you're in a virtual situation or a semi-virtual situation. There's a lot more planning that has to be done, a lot more work, and your willingness to carve out time for Key Club through all of this is really appreciated, and we hope that we're going to be ending this and getting back to normal pretty soon, and we're just hoping for the best. So thank you for all that you do, and have yourself a great day.